Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan, and I'm going to continue to talk a little bit about Seven Son and some of the merchandise they released, but they haven't really released anything. I know that there's like a snow globe with the Seven Son Eddie, okay, and I ordered that. I haven't received it yet. It's kind of tough to get. I know that there's a Funko from Seven Son supposedly that would be released in January of next year. I'm looking forward to that, but I don't really have much merchandise. They really haven't released any of it. I don't know if that's good or not. Some people think that Iron Maiden shouldn't resort to merchandising so much, but I'd like to remind you a little bit, there are many groups, many bands, many musicians that have done that, and it's not starting with Kiss. Everybody says that, but if you look at your history of rock musicians, Elvis Presley, for example, he did an enormous amount of merchandising and things, The Beatles, they did a lot of merchandising. They even had action figures and toys and all kinds of funny things, And not that the Beatles needed any additional advertising, but yeah, many musicians along the decades and decades of music have done things like that. So, yeah. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. If it's good, great. Enjoy it. I enjoy anything that they release. If it's bad, well, don't buy any of it, Concentrate on the music. But I appreciate it. I think it's great. I think it would be great to see more things made from the Seven Son. I think that there's plenty of things that could be done in merchandising and toys and figurines and statues and things. I don't know. One neat thing that I have, which is related to the Seven Son, it's something that I bought in Paraguay when I went to see the band in September 27th, 2012. They were selling these things. It's a little box, a little tin box with like a whole bunch of souvenir guitar picks. They're very well made, very tough, very well printed, very neat, And I know that these have become kind of rare and difficult to find, Another thing that I bought related to the Seven Son, one of my favorite things from 2012, it is this jersey, this football, British football jersey, and Maiden has become extremely famous for doing these things. I have a few of these shirts. This is one of my favorite. The quality of the fabrics that they use and the detail in all the little drawings that they have throughout the entire thing is just great. It's very good, great material, very well, delicate and well made and very durable. I enjoyed this very much. And related to that, something that I bought at that concert in 2012. I saw the band at the Capitol Center in 1987 also in Washington, D.C. But I saw them again in Paraguay for the show that was like the Maiden England remake kind of show. And yeah, I bought back then. I bought this shirt also in Paraguay. I love this shirt very much. It has an embroidered image of Eddie, very detailed, very well made, very captivating, and the logo of the band. The last thing I wanted to mention, these are the two box sets of the reissued vinyl. Okay, I'm mentioning that now because basically, Seven Son is the last album that they included in this box set. They reissued all of the records up until up until the Seven Son. There's the other box set that includes starting with No Prayer for the Dying, and I'm going to cover that later on. But this is like the first initial kind of box set that they made of that, and I like this very, very much. I never opened any of the records as I had shown before. It's extremely well detailed and very well made with images and the listing of all the songs of the first 8 albums that they covered in this box set. Really neat piece. I have kept it, in absolute mint condition. I know that, you know, these box sets on eBay and so on are going for, I don't know, something like $1,000 or more, you know, in this condition, sealed, untouched, you know. And then, of course, there's the same thing, but this is the reissue picture discs of all the vinyl, all the 8 first vinyl. And these are fantastic. And again, I haven't opened any of them. I don't know if I would ever open them, but they're great pieces to have. Both of these box sets initially, they would come out with the first 2 records, like the Iron Maiden and Killers, and then you would buy separately each of the vinyl. And yeah, it wasn't easy to get this, but I very much enjoy this, and I wish the band would come up with some more things like this, you know. I wish they hadn't stopped with the picture reissues of the vinyl here. They could have continued. There's so much more that could be done. There's so many things that we, the fans, would like to see, you know. Like, for example, a reissue of the original Maiden England on vinyl. I mean, that would be great, you know. Picture disc and everything. I don't know. Okay. These are great box sets. If you can still get them, they're great. I know that in record stores in other countries they're still somewhat easy to find, but the price on them is going up. With the reissues of all these records, also the original first print of each of these albums from back in the day, the prices of those things have gone up, you know. The more they reissue material like that, the more you know, the other previous things that they released go up in price, and so that's a good thing for collectors, you know, because you know, either your things begin to hold up in value or they increase in value, so it's a good thing. All right, so thank you very much. Again, leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and please subscribe, and I will continue to post more videos.